The Creating Better Digital Futures program supports a wide range of research to help equip citizens, consumers and organisations to successfully navigate the digital media environment. We have 4 priority areas. In our media literacy work, we investigate how individuals and communities can develop critical and creative abilities for digital media, data, algorithms and AI. Our digital inclusion research works with communities, government and industry to understand how to reduce digital inequality. We address online harms by examining urgent digital social problems and by finding solutions to foster safe, just and accountable digital technologies. And we engage communities by exploring the role of digital and civic media in empowering grassroots movements for positive change and better democratic processes. To achieve all this, we use innovative ethnographic and co-design methods to understand and advocate for better digital futures for everyone.
Sure, I'm a design researcher here at QUT in the School of Design. We use a lot of participatory methods, both participatory design as well as action research, and that is to engage community groups, other stakeholders from industry and government. And we are very interested in how we can use technology to create better digital futures, but also how we can assess and evaluate how that technical platforms, how our systems, also how data is used and analysed by industry and government in order to benefit community groups.
My research is looking at the design of digital health products for people with alcohol and other drug challenges. Websites and apps show a really wonderful potential in helping to break down some of those barriers that traditional treatment and support methods may have. But if the challenges this audience face both in accessing and using these products isn't considered, then these barriers can actually be made even worse.
My project aims to expand the current conceptualization of digital peace building by looking at how diverse young women from Mindanao, Philippines are using social media to build everyday peace. Young women continue to be marginalized in official peace processes, and my project aims to center their voices and lived experiences in how they are using social media to build peace and contributing to contemporary peace practices. This is important not only to understand how social media is used in conflict context, but also to ensure that their voices are integrated in official peace processes, making it more sustainable and more effective.
So I work with families and communities to understand Australia's deepening digital divide. My research focuses on local social infrastructure and the role it plays in helping people to access and use technologies in the ways that they want. We work in partnership with leading Australian non-profits and for-purpose organisations to develop resources that support the digital participation of Australian families.
I'm doing a PhD that focuses on online misogyny. I'm particularly interested in the ways that people respond to women and girls who speak out about intimate partner violence and how we might be able to make social media platforms better places for survivors. My work contributes to creating better digital futures for women and girls, where we can express ourselves freely and participate in online spaces without the fear of harassment or abuse.
My research explores the creative underground in second-tier cities with a particular focus on the city of Townsville in North Queensland. So the creative underground are people who might not consider themselves creative or entrepreneurial, they don't want to start a business or change the world, yet they're still pursuing ideas and solving problems that improve their lives for themselves, their families and their communities. One aspect of my research is to understand how the creative underground engage with technology so we can better understand how to improve their digital futures. Through my research, I hope to better inform industry and government of how to engage and support the creative underground so we can have improved socioeconomic outcomes for our communities.
My research looks at how fact-checkers use AI technologies to add more context to consequential online communication. It deals with the issues around mis and disinformation, where people are they may be confused or they're operating in a way that it's against their own interests. So this really ties into democratic harms as well as erosion of trust in science and how people may be voting in a way that has been manipulated by certain actors.
My research looks at young mothers in rural Indonesia who were married before the legal age and how they navigate the digital world. It's not just about whether they have internet access, but how they use it and what challenges they face and how their digital skills shape their role in society and the economy. I also explore how these skills, or the lack of them, are passed down to their children, creating cycles of digital inclusion or exclusion. If we want a truly inclusive digital future, we can't ignore voices that have been pushed to the margins. This research is a small step toward making those voices heard and designing digital futures that include everyone.
The research I do really explores the connections among space, place, society and the digital. I work across quite interdisciplinary research areas, including digital and media geographies, digital inclusion and everyday digital and data cultures. I've worked on projects that explore how people navigate and negotiate digital privacy in their everyday lives and how we can better support digital inclusion for low-income families across the country. What I really love about being part of the DMRC's Creating Better Digital Futures program is the way that it's enabled me to do really collaborative research with colleagues and industry and not-for-profit partners, where the driving focus has really been about creating sustained positive impact for how we live our lives with and through technology for a better digital future.